to do is we're going to do storytelling.
Now, can I share something with you?
Yeah, please, go for it.
Hollywood is evil.
Tell me why.
No, just listen. I love you.
Has it always been, or is it now?
Always.
Okay.
So that means in the spiritual aspect of it, which
Right.
you pay attention to,
Sure.
all these guys are building studios now.
In this video, Patrick Bet-David's guest says, Hollywood has changed and been evil. He starts off the video by asking Patrick Bet-David if he can tell him something, kind of like he's telling him a secret. But as we get further into the video, Patrick Bet-David's guest further proves why he says Hollywood has changed and been evil. He has many reasons on why he says this, so let's get right into it.
Nero, Wahlberg, that everybody's on this tsunami wave of what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
What if the technology changes? What if I can do it right in this room? What if I can make a whole movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger right here on an app? I'm being an a-hole to make a point. I've learned it's changed so much. The most important thing is the storytelling. I just, on the flight over here, literally the flight you brought me on, I watched Jerry Maguire.
One of my all-time favorites.
They don't make them like that anymore, Patrick. Why? Patrick, why?
In this part, Patrick Bet-David's guest says Hollywood has not been the same and changed since Jerry Maguire, and asks the question of why don't they make anyone like Jerry Maguire no more. So basically, Patrick Bet-David's guest is implying that they don't make actors that have a passion for acting and don't get bored of acting after they get good money. But let me play this next clip.
Because Hollywood controls the content. What's Hollywood about now? Wait, because I did this on Jamie Kennedy, I got in trouble. Jamie Kennedy said, "You're wrong. Hollywood is not elitist. Hollywood does not have a small club that it feeds itself and they make Barbie and MCU and that's it. They want the money. The machine of Hollywood wants the money, not the art, not the quality film like Jerry Maguire. They don't want that. They used to. But that generation's, those great directors, that decade of those storytellers is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Bet-David's guest says that Hollywood is all about the money now. It is a legit money machine and doesn't actually care about the acting and having passion for the art of acting. This further proves his point on why Hollywood has changed and been evil.
Now, I worked with a kid a couple years ago. He said to me, "Oh, I'm editing for you, Mr. Baldwin, but I didn't waste time editing it like normal. I'm editing it so it goes right into the Netflix model."
What does that mean?
That means there's a format to which your film must be submitted to Netflix. So if you want to sell to Netflix, it can't be the format outside of that.
How different is it? Is it dramatically different?
No.
Okay.
But that's not the point. The kid's making art and telling a story as an editor, not thinking about the story.
Thinking about
He's
Netflix
thinking about
guidelines.
Netflix.
Yeah.
So this is how the tail is wagging the dog. What's going to happen is the pendulum always swings back, my friend. So here comes Trump pretty soon. He's going to make certain corrections in America. And one of those things will be the hold that certain creatives have on the process of who gets picked, what stories go into big distribution, blah, blah. There's a hold on that.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Bet-David goes on to prove his point that Hollywood has changed and been evil because of people holding back on what and who gets picked to make a movie about, or what topics get picked to make a movie about. Patrick Bet-David's guest claims that Donald Trump knows Hollywood has changed and been evil, so Donald Trump is going to be president and expose and stop the hold of all these crazy topics and movie ideas.
So the next time a guy comes along with a beautiful Jerry Maguire, they're going to go, "Where's Barbie? Why can't the kid who's the son of the guy playing Jerry Maguire hold a Barbie?" Because, we have certain paid advertisements, and if they click on the Barbie, Patrick, I'm done with that. I'm done. Hollywood is going to die in the next 20 years because of that. It will, because people don't care. They're already getting right to their phone what they want. So I don't mean to be scary. I don't mean to be Nostradamus of Hollywood. I'm just simply saying what's always worked is great movies, and we're not doing that anymore.
Patrick Bet David's guest kinda goes off topic for a second here, but brings up another subject that further proves his claim that Hollywood has changed and been evil. He says that they do not make good movies anymore, so their Hollywood has changed and been evil. It's been evil due to no one having love for acting no more. Everyone just wants the money and nothing but the money.
Yeah, I mean, even if you think about the last 10 years, what movies have we produced last 10 years that's on the greatest of all time list?
Watch this. What have been the most profitable? The ones from 30 years ago. Godzilla. Look at all the remakes in the last 10 years. Look at all the MCU. Just Robert Downey Jr. now will go from being Iron Man to Mr. Dr. Doom. Isn't there somebody else that could play Dr. Doom, Patrick? I bet you there is, but the system feeds itself. They will tell the MCU audience, Robert Downey Jr. is the best Dr. Doom. And you know what they're going to do?
Yeah.
Instead of, hey, what about this unknown actor in this great film that won the Audience Choice Awards at the Sundance Film Festival, and it reflects all the wonderful stuff we thought about Jerry Maguire. You know what Hollywood's going to say to that? Kill him.
Despite Patrick Bet David not really listening to his guest's claims, Patrick Bet David's guest says that Hollywood has changed and been evil because they just don't let people make movies about good people, and claims someone was actually doing good things and having good achievements, like Jerry Maguire, but was killed by Hollywood. So therefore claims like this prove his point on why Hollywood has changed and been evil.
I'm being dark.
Who had, by the way, I looked at Jerry Maguire right now. 50 million made 273, right? Which is 5x, over
It's
5x.
nothing.
Yeah. 50 million
It's a
made,
failure.
if they consider that, that's insane. When you look at the most top gross, Avatar, Avengers Endgame, Avatar The Way of Water, Titanic, 97 made 2.264. Damn.
Let me ask you a question.
Star Wars 15, Avengers, Spider-Man, Inside Out, Jurassic World, Lion King top 10.
Let me ask you a
Yes,
question.
go for it.
You're a financial guy.
Yes.
See me, I'm not trying to be rude.
Art.
I like art.
Right.
I just love going to the movies, like you said. So let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Barbie made 1.5 billion. Probably 2 by now. Maybe 2 billion by now. And we'll never really know the numbers, Patrick. That's Hollywood. So the girl who starred in it made 70 million from the film.
Margot Robbie made
70 million on her back end. One movie, Pat. So you tell me that girl going forward is all about the Jerry Maguire, bro. She wants to do Shakespeare on Broadway next, right? I'm being an asshole to make a point. The business has changed. Margot Robbie will never look at creating a character in art. And listen, I don't care what the comments are after this. Margot Robbie will never be the same after making $70 million for Barbie. She's never going to go back and try to be that kid that was auditioning so many. If you lose the love of the art, what do you do?
Patrick Bet David's guest stands on his claim that Hollywood has changed and been evil. He brings up female actor Margot Robbie, who has made a whopping 70 million just from the movie Barbie. And so PBD's guest is essentially saying that Hollywood should not be paying that much for one movie. It is far too ridiculous and will make an actor lose out on the actual love and passion they have for acting. So therefore Hollywood has changed and been evil. The guest says he does not care about the comments and stands on his opinion that Margot Robbie will not care about her acting role from forth on. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you think that's the truth. But as always, this is media to your door. Goodbye.